To understand the meaning of the standard form, keep one thing in mind: the number system that we are using is called a decimal number system, as it includes 10 digits. Every number in the number system that we are using is made of these 10 digits: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Every number in the number system that we are using is composed of these numbers. Alright. Now, when we write in the standard form, make sure out of these 10 digits, all digits, I will say these are non-zero digits. These are non-zero digits. And this is, of course, one digit is 0. So non-zero digits and 0 digits. Because I will use frequently this word non-zero digits. So whenever I will use the word non-zero digits, immediately it should come in your mind that I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. When we write any number in the standard form, in physics, you might use the word for the standard form scientific notation. Sometimes it's called scientific form. All right. Now, whenever we have to write any number in the standard form, make sure the decimal should be when we write in the standard form, the decimal is always after the first non-zero digit from the left side. Decimal should be after first non-zero digit from left side. For example, I'm writing a number 253. Can you see any decimal in this number? There is no decimal in this number. If a number is not showing any decimal, make sure the decimal will be on the extreme right side. Let me write this point also, so you will not forget that. So if any number or you can say a whole number has decimal on extreme right side. For example, this is a whole number. Whole number means a number whose decimal is not shown. We consider the decimal on the extreme right side. It means it has the decimal here. Okay. When I have to write it in the standard form, I read the point number 1. According to the point number 1, what do? We write the number, we shift the decimal after the first non-zero digit from the left side. Now, what is the first non-zero digit from the left side? This is the first non-zero digit from the left side. So it means you have to shift the decimal from here to here. So it will become 2.53. When we shift, keep in mind, when we shift the decimal from one side to another side, then you multiply with the 10 to the power. For example, if you shift, your decimal might shift from left to right, your decimal might shift from right to left. Whenever you will shift the decimal either from right to left or from left to right, what you will do, you will multiply with the 10 to the power. For example, right now, I'm shifting the decimal from right to the left. So I will multiply 10 to the power. What should be 10 to the power? How many digits I shifted? I shifted 2 digits, 1, 2. So I will write 10 to the power 2. So whenever we will shift the decimal from right to the left, 10 power will be positive. 10 to the power will be positive. And whenever we will shift the decimal from the left to the right, the power of 10 will be negative. Okay, let me give you another example. Let's suppose we have 42.3, and I have, this is called normal form. Okay, when we don't write in the form of 10 to the power, this is called normal form. Now this is normal form, and I have to convert the normal form into the standard form or scientific form. So what should I do? I need to shift, read the point number one. Point number one is saying the decimal should be after first non-zero digits from the left side. Now, what is the first non-zero digits from the left side? This is first non-zero digits from the left side. So I need to shift the decimal from here to here. So what it will become? It will become 4.23 into, and whenever we, of course, whenever we shift the decimal from left to right or right to left, eh, I need to multiply with the 10 to the power. Now, what will be 10 to the power? How many digits I shifted? I shifted only one digit, so 10 to the power 1. As I shifted from right to the left, if we will shift from right to the left, so the power of 10 will be positive in that case. So as I'm shifting from just from right to the left one digit, so 10 to the power 1 I will multiply. So this is standard form of 42.3. All right, let's take another example. Now, in this example, I have 0.0037. Now this is normal form, and I have to convert the normal form into the standard form. Now to convert a normal form into the standard form, what we need to do, we need to shift the decimal after the first non-zero digit. This point number one. Whenever we have to write in the standard form, we need to shift the decimal to the after the first non-zero digit. Now, what is first non-zero digit? Any one of you can tell me what is the first non-zero digit from the left
3.
side? Yes, very good. It's 3. From the left side, the first non-zero digit is 3. So, this is my decimal point. The decimal should shift from here to here. So, I can write it. Now, one more thing, if the zeros are on the left side of a non-zero digit, then no need to write such zeros. You can write 3.7 into 10 to the power. Now, how many digits we are shifting? We are shifting 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. So I will write 10 to the power 3, but I'm shifting from left to the right, so power should be negative. So 10 to the power minus 3. Let's take another example here. Okay, the example is, let me open the new page. I have 410.2. Let's take another example. 32.7 into 10 to the power 3. This is already into 10 to the power, but it is not in the standard form. Because when it will be standard form, for the standard form, the decimal should be after first non-zero digit from the left side. So in this case, it is not in the standard form. This is also not the standard form. So how I can write the standard form for this one? I need to shift the decimal from here to here. Now, what it will become? It will become 4.102 into 10 to the power. Now, how many digits we shifted? We shifted 2 digits, 1 and 2. So 10 to the power 2. As I'm shifting from right to the left, so shifting from right to the left will make the power positive. Now, in this case, this is slightly, you can say, complicated state as compared to the previous one. Already it is in 10 to the power, okay? Now, when I have to write it into the standard form, so I need to shift the decimal after the first non-zero digits. So it will become 3.27 into 10 to the power. Now, 3 powers of 10 are already And when you are shifting from right to the left, of course, one more power will increase because the powers are positive when we shift from right to the left. So one more power will increase. Right now, there are three powers. So if you will shift the decimal in such case, so one more power will increase, mean will become 10 to the power 4. Let's take another example. I'm taking 0.0058 into 10 to the power 4. I have to write this one in the standard form. Now, for writing into the standard form, my decimal should be after the first non-zero digit from the left side. Now, this is the first non-zero digit, so decimal should shift from here to here. What it will become? It will become 5.8 into 10 to the power. Now, when you are shifting from left to the right, so the power of 10 will decrease. How many digits it will decrease? It will decrease 1, 2, 3. So 3 powers will decrease. There are 4 powers. So if you will decrease 3 powers, what will be remaining? 4 minus 3. You can use your calculator for such purpose if you are not good at that calculation. So 4 minus 3, because 3 digits you move from left to the right. So remaining only 1 power. So 10 to the power 1. This is the standard form of this one. Let me take another example. 22.3 into 10 to the power minus 5. Now, can we say, is it in the standard form? It's not in the
No,
standard
it
form.
isn't.
It is not in the standard form. The reason why it is not in the standard form, because as per the definition of standard form, the decimal should be after the first non-zero digit. So first non-zero digit is 2 from the left side. So that is why I have to shift the decimal from here to here. So now what it will become? It will become 2.23 into 10 to the power. Now already there are minus 5 power, but we are shifting from right to the left. So one power will increase. Before you are having 10 to the power minus 5, then when 1 will increase, so mean you are going to add 1. So how many remaining will be? Remaining will be minus 4. All right. Please make sure, is it clear? I started from a very basic
Yes.
level and now
Yes,
slowly,
sir.
slowly I'm moving to the advanced level. Okay. So that will be
Okay, sir.
always my style. Right now also your mathematics is on a very basic level because we are doing the standard form, we are doing the numbers. So slowly we will move to the complicated form also. You might think that, oh, these things we did already. But right now, especially with this 2021 edition, there are few things, tricky things have also been included in that. So that's why you should go through from the very basic to the very expert level. Okay. Now let me take another example here. Now we are having another example in which we have to write in the standard form. Now that is 55.3 into 10 to the power 2, all right, plus 11.7 into 10 to the power 3. It's a little bit more complicated situation. We can do two things here. I always recommend the student that we have in our exam a certain portion for the use of calculator also. Okay. But the problem with the use of calculator is you would not show examiner anything. If it is just 1 mark, you can use a calculator, but sometimes it comes with the 2 marks questions. Okay. So in that case, what I have to do is the best thing that I suggest to the students is always what you have to do is write this one in the standard form, write this one in the standard form. Okay. And then what you have to do, I will let you know. Now, when you will write this in the standard form, what it will become? It will become 5.53 into 10 to the power. You shifted your decimal from here to here. So you move from one digit from right to the left. So one power of 10 will be more. There are two powers already. One more power will make it 3. Plus, now what is this one? This one you can write 1.1 7 into 10 to the power. Now, what will be 10 to the power as you shifted your decimal from here to here? Anyone can tell what will be 10 to the power now?
To the power of
4.
4.
10 to the power 4. Very good. Now, the real stuff started from here. After you write in the standard form, you have to combine also, okay? Because your final answer should be one answer in the standard form. Now you can use a calculator. Because right now, examiner will not have any point. At least you showed your knowledge of the standard form. So now you can use the calculator. Now 5.53 into 10 to the power 3 plus 1.17 into 10 to the power 4. Now your calculator is giving this answer. You can write it on 100 and sorry, it is 17,230. And now write it in the standard form. Now, how I can write it in the standard form? The decimal, it's a whole number. When it's a whole number, so decimal will be on the extreme right side. So you have to shift it from here to here. So it will become 1.723. The last zero, even if you don't write while writing the standard form, if it is only zero, then no need. There's no problem. You can write 10 to the power. How many digits we move? 1, 2, 3, 4. We move 4 digits. Okay, this was one method. I can move to alternative method also. What is alternative method? I will come, but not now. I will come when we will learn how to convert the standard form into the normal form. Okay, or general form. One more thing, sorry, I forget to mention you. We called the normal form, or it's also called general form. Mostly the books use the word general form. So you should also be aware about that. Okay, right now it's your time. I'm writing few examples that you have to write in the standard form. Let's take example number 1 is you can take your notebooks and start with me. It's 0.007. Okay, example number 2 is number 3 is number 4 is and number 5 is all right. Can you take 2 minutes to complete this and let me know? And just I will put my laptop on charging. Just give me 1 minute. All right. Now, if anyone of you completed, let me know, please. Then I will.
They're done.
I'm also done.
Hmm. All right, let's see. I will do, and you have to compare your answer with that, so we can make sure that you really understand this work. Okay, first of all, I have to write it in the standard form, and for standard form, the decimal should be after the first non-zero digit, and this is first non-zero digit. It means it should be here. Now, if it is only one digit, so no need to write. So you can just write it 7 mm, into 10 to the power 1, 2, 3. So 3 digits. As we move the digits from left to the right, so power should be 10 to the power minus 3. How many of you did this one? Hopefully all of you did this correct. Yes. Shadev,
Yes,
what
sir.
about you?
Yes, sir.
Time, what
Yes.
about you?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Okay. Now, next, I have to write this one in the standard form. Now, to write this one in the standard form, what should I do? I will, this is a whole number and no decimal is shown. Of course, the decimal is here, and I have to shift it from here to here after the first non-zero digit from the left side. So that is 5.08 into 10 to the power. Now, there are 4 powers already, and we are shifting the decimal from right to the left. So 2 more powers will increase, mean you will add 4 plus 2 will become 6. All right, Rahul, did you get this answer?
Yes, sir.
Good. And I think Varisha is sending the message. Yes, okay. All right. Now, next one, number 3, is 21.75 into 10 to the power minus 6. I have to shift the decimal after the first non-zero digit, which is here. So from here to here, it will become 2.175 into 10 to the power. Now, right now we shifted 1 digit, so it means 1 power should increase. Already we are having minus 6 power. So if in minus 6, I will add 1 more power. So what it will become? It will become minus 5. Yes, Raman, did you get this one?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Sam, what about you?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Muhammad, what about you? Hopefully you also got the same one. By the way, your mic is not showing here. Hope you can listen me, because sometimes if the mic don't show, it might not. Okay, so make sure if you can listen me so I can proceed. All right. Thank you. Now, next one is number 4. What I have to do again, I have to write it in the standard form. So what should we do for writing it in the standard form? As it is 0.8 into 10 to the power minus 3. So if I will shift the decimal after the first non-zero digit, it will become 8 point, yes. So no need to write if it is only one digit. So will become into 10 to the power. When we are shifting the decimal from the left to the right, so what will happen? It will decrease. 1 power of 10 should decrease. So already there is power minus 3. So 1 decrease mean minus 1. So will become minus 4, 10 to the power minus 4. And now for the next one is 0.0009 into 10 to the power 4. So what it will become? It will, I have to shift the decimal from here to after first non-zero digits. So it will be 9 again, only 1 digit. So 9 into 10 to the power. How many digits we moved? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits we moved. Already there are, there's a power 4, but we are moving from left to right. So 4 power will decrease. So power will be 0. Okay, 10 to the power 0. 10 to the power 0. Keep one thing in mind. If any number has a power 0, it's equal to 1. Any number power 0 will always be equal to 1. So same way, 10 to the power 0 is 1. So mean you can just write it 9 or let it be in this form. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now make sure, is this concept clear? Okay. If this
Yes.
concept is clear, so have a look at this sheet right now, which you can see on your screen. It is, uh, there are few things. One thing keep in mind, sometime in any sheet, there will be few things That will be from the other topics also. So you have to wait when we will do that. Okay. Okay, I forget to mention the other form. Now, let's come back to the reverse process of this one. When you are given the standard form and you have to write the ordinary form, or you have to write the general form, or you have to write the normal form. So what we should do? It is, let's suppose it is given 3.25 into 10 to the power 2. And you have been asked to write in the like right now in this question is the word ordinary number or as ordinary form or normal form. So what we should do, so to write it in the ordinary form, what I need to do is, first of all, again look, if your power is positive, for positive power, what you should do, your decimal will move to from left to right. Okay, when you are writing from standard to or ordinary form. And if you have a negative power, then your decimal should move to from right to left. Okay, this is when you are doing just the opposite work. So if I have to write it, what is the power of 10 is, power of 10 is 2. So move the decimal 2 digits from left to right. Okay, so 1 digit, 2 digits, so it will become 325, and then leave, don't write the power, just it will be 325. Now let me say I have 4.56 into 10 to the power minus 5. Now right now this is standard form and we have to write the standard form into ordinary form. So how we can write the standard form into the ordinary form? I told you, you have to look at the power of 10. Power of 10 is minus 5, mean it's negative, mean your decimal should now go to this side. If it will go to this side, how many digits? 5 digits. One, it's here, sorry. So one digit is already there, which is 4. And how many more digits you need? You need 4 more digits because total 5 digits you have to move. So write 4 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 0, and then write the point. And then after that, this remaining part you can write 4, 5, 6. No, you wrote as the ordinary form. Okay. Now let me write here a few examples so this concept will be more clear. Like right now, here it is given 5.17 into 10 to the power minus 3. Let's take this example. 5.17 into 10 to the power minus 3. All right. Second example I'm going to take is this one. No, it's already is in the standard form. I will come, let me write from my side and then I will come to the sheet as a whole together. Okay. Now next is 3.80 into 10 to the power 5. Now if I have to write it in the ordinary form, what should I do? Look at the power of 10. The power of 10 in this case is minus 3. It means my decimal should move from right to the left. So how many digits? 3 digits. One digit is already there, 5. So you can write here 5 and after that 2 0 writes and then write point. So the remaining parts of the number you can just write as it is. And here if you write 0, it doesn't matter you write or not, like here also. Now in this case, if I have to write it into the ordinary form, how we can write it into the ordinary form? This is the decimal. So I have to look at the power of 10. Power of 10 is 5. It's positive. When it is positive, so decimal should move from the left to the right side. Okay, let's move it from left to right side. How many digits? 5 digits. Okay, 1, 2. So remaining 3 digit I will write 0. So 3, 8. 0. This is already, so remaining to fulfill I will write 3 0. So that will become the ordinary form. Okay. Now I'm writing example for you. 4 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. Number 4 is here 8.17 into 10 to the power and number 5 is 2.13 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, quickly, can you do please? Yes, 1 minute it will take if you will do. So waiting for you. Okay, all right, now let's take. I will do and you will compare your answer with this, okay? First one is 9.41 into 10 to the power minus 6. What is 10 to the power? The power of 10 is 6, but minus. If it is negative, so your decimal should move in this side. How many digits? 6 digits. Okay, from here when it will move 1 digit, 9 is already there. So 5 zeros you will write before that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and then 9 for 1. And here should be point. 0.0000941. And the remaining is the next one. Hopefully all of you got the same answer. Shadib,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Saim, what about you? Shirmi, Saim,
Yes, sir.
you got the same answer. Basira, what about you? Did you got the
Yes,
same
I
answer?
got
Hmm,
the same
okay,
answer.
that's great. That's great. Okay. Now from here is 10 to the power 6. Power is positive, so decimal should go from left to the right. When it will move from left to the right, so it will become, I need 6 digits. 2 digits are already there, so 4 more zeros. 1, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more zeros. And then 2.13 into 10 to the power minus 4. So it will be, already 1 digit is there. So remaining 3 digits, but as the power is negative, so you will move from this side to this side, from right to the left. So 3 more zeros, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 3. So point here. So 0.000213. That is the standard form. Okay. Now, quickly, I would like all of you please